Room. We're bringing you comedians backstage from their bedrooms and their living rooms. We have a great show for you. I'm so glad you're here. We have a guest on the program, I think one of everyone's favorite comedians, which is, no bullshit, easy to say. Everyone loves her. Give it up for Debra DiGiovanni, everyone.
Hey. Hello, humans. Hi.
Hi, Deb.
Hi.
Deb.
Deb, you got an exclamation point at the end of your name on a Zoom.
It's because I'm always screaming. I want you to know that I'm yelling even when it's printed.
Yeah.
God, I'm awful. I'm too much, aren't I? Already.
No.
Yeah.
I love
Just
it.
enough.
Don't read my name too quietly. I think that's
exactly.
You should
You
put it
should
on
be
the
known.
marquees.
Yeah, you should be known like one word, just Deb, but with an
Yeah,
exclamation
exactly.
point.
Yes, yeah.
It's
Screaming,
pronounced.
"Debra!" all the time. That's the proper pronunciation. Panicked, alarmed.
Excuse me. What credit would you like? Just yell my name when you say it.
Yeah,
Let my name pass your lips
that's
without
it. That's
pushing the decibels.
yes, please. Good deal.
Yeah, I would not call you a yeller. I think you enunciate.
I do enunciate.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Well,
a lot of times,
And
You
this,
project.
it's confused.
yeah, this repressed culture confuses passion with yelling a lot.
Yes, I think so too. Nice one. Good one.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Yeah.
It's true. Yelling's not so bad. There are other things that are now more dangerous that we recognize. Yelling, especially out in public, totally safe. Like when we go back to doing stand-up comedy, the most dangerous part is going to be other comedians running bits on you in the green room. That's the super spreader event. That close up.
Yeah.
Oh, let me run this by you. Pow, 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 pow. I'm running out the back.
Yeah. Yelling is our friend. It's these hushed tones. That's what scares me.
Yelling kicks ass. It's fun as hell.
Fuck yeah, it is.
At all times. Shoot, have you ever just yelled at someone on the phone like your siblings? You start screaming about some shit that you both agree about and just start yelling about it? It's fun.
I agree with that.
Right? That's fun, just to be screaming at somebody.
Yeah.
Me too!
It's fun to
Fun.
scream about good stuff too. It really is. Do you know what I mean? Just out of joy. Joyous screaming, which will be the name of my next album. Name of my next album.
Joyous
Right?
screams.
Joyous screaming. That'll be it.
They're trying to ban screaming from roller coasters as they reopen, which is a really hilarious.
So
Like
funny.
if you're begging for a pointless protest from MAGA chuds, it's telling them not to scream on the roller coasters when they
Wait,
open back up.
because that would cause spit projectiles to fly out your mouth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like that
Oh,
front
if it's
car
that
always
close.
that front car always had a long line, but now it'll be like
Yeah.
40 people, like, oh my God, there's no line for the back car.
I love the back. The back was always my favorite. The back was always, you know what I mean? Because you got the good jumps at the back, right?
Time to reassess.
Yeah.
This is post-COVID roller coaster.
Oh my God. Is it even physically, like scientifically possible to go on a roller coaster without screaming?
It's the funniest.
I mean,
Cool.
seriously, you're going to
That's
pop
like
a blood vessel.
If we were to do shows and they would be like, you can't laugh. Like, you'd be like,
I've done that show.
Yeah.
yeah. I've definitely done that show.
I'm just the guy that faints, and then when the ride's over, I pretend I was there the whole time.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was great. Woo! We went. It started, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I love the idea of them trying to change activities in these bizarre, subtle ways, like they're going to make a difference. And that brings us to our first question of the week. What is going to be a new post-COVID spring break tradition? Obviously, no one's beer pong is probably never going to be played again.
Yeah.
That's going to be that's like lawn darts.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
And bowling is over. As much as I'd like to go bowling, it's over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the fact that we ate food around these shared holes that we were
Always.
using.
I always
That's over.
separated. I always was aware if I had bowling hand or if I'd washed my hand. Always. Same with playing pool. Anytime I play pool with someone, I'm like, yeah, for sure, I'll get some of those. And then I'm like, this has been a compromised dish. I can't do it.
Yeah, I have my bowling glove, and then I have my eating glove.
Oh, that's perfect.
Ooh la la.
Actually, economically, that's a boost.
Yeah.
I have the same thing with gutters. I have the bowling gutter and my eating gutter.
Talking about your butt, right?
Yes.
That's your eating gutter, right? Everyone? Nobody?
Gutter's full.
Yeah.
I
I'm
aspire
in.
to an eating gutter.
I'm in.
So
I think
what will they
first-
do? Go. Sorry. What will they do on spring break? This is our question?
Yes. For example, well, I think the first new spring break tradition will be dry T-shirt contests. No more, just reducing moisture in every way in general. But they'll still be wearing T-shirts, and we'll still judge them. I'm picturing dry T-shirt contest. James Fritz, what do you think is going to be a new post-pandemic spring break tradition?
Well, I grew up, in the era of MTV. So the bygone era, I think instead of the beach house, you're going to see
You're saying error, right?
error.
Okay.
Instead of the MTV beach house, there's going to be like the MTV beach iron lung tent of just young kids who didn't think they could get COVID with compromised lung systems for the rest of their lives. Just
So it's like more like road rules because
Yeah.
they're confined into the
Eric
tent.
Neese will be there.
Yeah. Yeah.
If there's one VJ that's definitely, an anti-vaxxer, it's probably Eric Neese.
Did you guys ever see the TMZ
Kennedy.
where they spotted Eric Neese and he had long hair and like Save the Dolphins stickers on his pickup truck?
Oh.
And he just kept talking about saving the ocean.
Oh.
What?
That's his new passion.
He went the
That's
other
his
way.
new
Worse
grind, y'all.
passions, but
That's his new grind.
That's where I learned to grind, which has served me in comedy.
oh yeah.
I mean, the Dolphins don't rub up on each other as much as he'd like, but it's training him.
I'm not
Enjoyable.
kidding. He kept talking about dolphins. Just YouTube it. Eric
going
Neese
to.
is a good guy.
I thought you were putting us on for a minute. Now I'm genuinely getting
No.
Mhm.
He is
YouTube.
Dan
a
Cortese, on the other hand.
long-haired dolphin.
He wants to kill the dolphins.
Yeah, I was going to
Really?
say, he's against
Yeah,
the
he's
ocean.
on the other
Yeah.
side.
He's against the ocean. Yeah.
We need to be eating them now. Dan, stop it.
eating them. It's over. They're dead. James, what was your what is your new? Oh, the Iron Lung.
Iron Lung. He's
The-
Iron Lung.
MTV
CJ,
beach tent.
to you.
Chris Fairbanks, what do you think is going to be a new spring break tradition?
Spring break. I can't get out of the 80s. Sanitizer wrestling.
Ooh, I love that.
Just a big vat of gelatinous liquid. The mud was always pretty
We were
gross.
I
asking
used
for
to.
I was
be-
grossed out by Jello more. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I announced a pudding wrestling thing in
Ah!
Orlando, Florida. So I don't know. Hey, I needed the money.
part of the problem.
I get it.
I one time had to wrestle a MMA woman on this TV show I worked on, and it was in a tub of whipped cream
Oh.
because for some reason there was a Starbucks macchiato joke or something, and she ruptured my larynx.
Oh,
We both
my
slipped while I was in a headlock, and I was spitting up blood immediately.
Oh,
and
Oh my God!
yeah, I had to go. I almost had to get surgery. She had me in a headlock, and then we both fell. And she's like,
Oh,
"I hurt you," and I'm like, "No, I think it's okay."
oh wait.
They're like, "Do you want water?" And I'm like, "Yeah, give me water." And I couldn't swallow; it just came back up.
I don't know.
He
why.
never said sorry.
It's so hard. Oh my God. Is
He
there
just
footage?
announced that she
Yeah.
hurt
Is there-
me, and
can
she
we
never
see
said
this?
sorry.
Yeah, we need to see this.
Did your
I
hair look
know.
like it does
Yeah,
now?
I'll find it. It's
Do you have a
I have it on a
prosthetic
hard drive.
larynx now?
Please.
I will send it to all of you. It's on a hard drive. I can't.
Oh, I need to see it.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh,
I
I don't know why
didn't
that
know
made me
she
laugh
would
so hard.
be super serious. I was like, like,
Hey, let's
And then
review
she
what
just-
larynx is.
she just started choking me out. She's like, I'm sorry, that's what I always do.
That's my move.
Oh my god.
I'm used to people with a lot stronger larynxes.
I've got a real Hollywood larynx.
Yeah, you got that. You got that real snowflake Hollywood larynx.
All
Yeah,
right,
I didn't
baby.
know. I didn't know I had a fragile larynx.
Fuck.
Everyone, of course, in the chat, we would love to hear what you think will be happening post-pandemic in the spring break. For now, Greg Barris, what do you think is going to be a new spring break tradition post-pandemic?
I think the hot tradition for especially this spring break and next one consecutively will be super gonorrhea.
Oh, okay.
Exciting.
And I think it's potentially could take out at least 3 times as many people as COVID has so far.
And that's a spring break event?
Yeah, it's going to be a spring break event.
Oh, I thought you were saying soup or gonorrhea, where you show up. And you do 3
Oh,
teams.
I love that
Soup.
show.
Soup.
That was the best show.
Soup.
So-
And everyone
Oh.
goes soup.
On an all-new
Doesn't make
soup or
sense.
gonorrhea. And everyone's like, soup. Soup?
Yeah, then there's some guy who's like, all right, fuck it, gonorrhea.
Yeah, fucking man.
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Okay.
I used to
Another
do warm
time,
up
you
for
guys-
soup or gonorrhea. It's a fun show.
Antibiotic
started dating a
resistant
girl
super
and she's-
gonorrhea, the hot trend for. I thought it was just trends. I thought that's what we were doing.
I'll take it. We'll take it, Greg.
Greg, your answer was perfect.
Okay,
It
thank
was
you.
perfect.
Thank you, James.
Don't rethink it.
Okay.
Please,
was
God,
ready
don't
to.
change it. Chris, what were you saying?
Oh, I started dating this girl, and after a couple weeks, she said, I have gonorrhea. But it wasn't, I had just started seeing her, so I was like, oh, okay. And I went to the doctor and just said, give me the shot. I don't have any symptoms. And the guy was kind of funny. And right before he gave me the shot in my butt,
Oh
I
my
said,
God.
hey, let's put the gon in gonorrhea. And then he laughed, and the needle went into my lower back.
And it broke your larynx.
Great.
I was like,
you
let's put
alive?
the gon in gonorrhea.
Literally, how are you alive? I don't
Yeah,
understand.
that just went in his spine. Danny, what'd you
And-
do? I don't know. He just said something funny. I put it in his back.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
This
He
keeps
said it was
happening.
the same as my butt cheek. He didn't give me another shot.
That's not a
But-
doctor. That's not a
I
doctor.
Came back negative.
The
It
butt
didn't matter
and the
anything.
back are the
Yeah.
same.
And I had a
It's
wonderful
the same. I
2 years
have
with that
this
girl.
problem with all butt shots because I have a flat butt, and this keeps happening to me.
Yeah, maybe that's what happened. He just didn't want to hurt my feelings. He's like, oh no, it was your joke.
Yeah. I also am looking forward to how you're going to have a story, a horror story for everyone's answer. So
I'm super excited.
Good for the show.
Maggie, Maye, what do you think is going to be a new spring break tradition post-pandemic?
Drugs, probably.
Yeah.
You heard of these things? I mean,
I think they're about to really go up in popularity. I
Yeah.
think that we've never been more ready to be talked into some dumb shit than we are right now, collectively.
I think you're right. I have friends that during this thing, they started drinking or they started doing mushrooms. They're at home alone. And for me, I just got sober right away because I was like, I do not want to get paranoid or all the things that come along with doing drugs. I'm like, I have to be sober for this.
Well,
But
judging
I
by
think you're
some of
right.
these
Once
stories,
everyone's back out there, they're going to do so much acid and mushrooms.
I did a solo mushroom trip and it was real weird, but it was great. But you know how, like, yeah, you know, you can always take more. And I eventually was like, I think I want to cap over the line here.
Yeah.
Let's call that the spot. Where were you? Did you plan anything fun for your solo mushroom journey, Gareth?
No, I was like, I wanted to go inward. I was like, fuck it, I'll go. So my plan was to just put on a sleeping mask and just go inside. And then, you know, that worked for a while. But then I was like, I want to take a bath. And it was like an ambitious idea. and it was the greatest bath ever. It was amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, you got to be really like outside of yourself, aware of how you're putting this whole bath thing together here.
Yeah, doing a bath. That sounds like something you'd hear about on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah.
When I do, I draw a
Homemade-
bath.
Yeah.
I draw a real warm bath.
It's like
Sometimes I just forget it.
anything can be a sensory deprivation tank if you try hard enough.
Yeah. Just close your eyes and
Salt.
take a bath, man.
I will
Gareth
say
Reynolds-
that.
Go ahead, Maggie.
I'll say this: spring break is going to get more exclusive in the future because people have the mindset of like, oh, we're gonna have to social distance. We can't bring the whole crew. We wouldn't invite, everybody like we would. So I think like people are kind of already in the mindset of like, we're gonna have to pare down. And then they're going to see how much easier it is to travel with 4 people than it is to travel with 16. And they're going to be like, well, that's what we're doing next year also.
Yeah.
Y'all aren't going to be at Fort Lauderdale with us.
Yeah.
Not in
Very
this area.
small 10-person destination weddings.
I really feel bad for the 12th most popular person in all friend groups. They're going to have the worst time.
That's the winner. That's longevity. That's never gonna die.
They'll gain character. They'll go and volunteer.
They'll be
A lot of
taking mushrooms
Derek's.
alone
Yeah,
and
a lot
bathing.
of Derek's will be doing good.
They will just be the sect of the population that's like, I will trip my balls off and then go in water. And it sounds like a cool sect, by the way. Thank you.
I'm with
Gareth,
you.
what do you think is going to be a new spring break tradition coming out of the pandemic?
Diapers, Paul.
Oh.
Diapers.
Now, I think I know what you mean by that, but what do you mean by that, Gareth?
Paul, what a great host. First of all, thank you. I will take
That was like a Byron Allen level.
Yeah,
That was beautiful.
this is going great. Yeah, Paul, don't think about not leaning into the Byron Allen aspect of this show. I think it's
Appreciate
like,
that.
like going to the bathroom on, this is an old guy's perspective now, but like when I see people out like that, I'm like, where do you go? So I think just a cautionary diaper, going out with a diaper on. Ideally, you're not going to use it. I'm not saying people are going to be like, man, we're going to shit tonight. But I'm saying like,
Right.
just for convenience sake, I can see a diapered generation.
Yeah.
And I support it.
But like a
Party
cool
diaper.
one, like for guy, like a diaper.
You
Like
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
about
not,
it. They
not
will
a
find
child or an elder diaper, but like a man's diaper.
Yeah,
finally
like
a
the
diaper for my generation.
Coachella
Yeah,
diaper.
guitar
Coachella
riff.
style
Coachella
diapers.
diapers.
Yeah, the Coachella
Okay.
diapers.
This is exciting. This is our first subtopic of the day. What
Uh-oh.
do we need to add to the diaper to make it more popular with the contemporary young man? Because I really want to see this work. What do we need for a better young person's diaper? I think that we need to do days of the week diapers. I think a lot of our, especially pandemic, we've all lost what day it is. Day of the week diaper. I think that's going to be our big addition. Chris
Maybe a
Fairbanks, what can we add to the diaper?
I think that's a good idea because then a lot of kids will be like, whoops, it's not Tuesday anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll
This
just
kid's
they'll
in
know to
trouble.
put on Wednesday. I remember the pull-up, what is the midway, for kids where
Yeah,
they
the
can
mommy
pull them off
wow,
and on?
I'm a big
Mommy
kid.
wow, I'm a big kid now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pull-ups.
Pull-ups. There was a pair of pull-ups that had little skateboarders on them, which I always thought was funny. It's like trying to go the extreme route with the marketing of the diaper.
My kid loves to skate and shit
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah,
My son is
I
radical
live
shit.
on the edge in more than one way. It's just funny. Oh, by the way, one time I was in a skateboard competition. There was just launch ramps. It was a long time ago. You go off these ramps and land on flat ground. And I shat my pants upon landing. Everyone saw it. We were between these baseball fields. I had to walk, and I had white drawstring pants. Everyone knew I shat my pants, and I just walked home in the
Damn.
middle of my skateboard.
Damn.
ride. It was horrifying. No one made fun of me afterwards, too. I never heard anything about
That's
it.
like a good friend group you had.
Yeah. A lot of these kids I didn't know. They were visiting from out of
very
town.
nice.
So maybe they would have.
Nice
So they're out of
people.
town. You have a very bad reputation. There's some
Yeah.
small
Oh,
town that still talks about you.
If this
Oh,
was
God,
Catch
yeah.
22, you would have had a
You mean
diaper on
Chatman?
and you would have been fine.
Chat man.
This
Yeah.
story
And
got
first of
spread.
all, white pants. What are you doing with your life?
They were a
Thank you,
you
textured.
deserve that.
My mom had made the pants. They were like, it was like a Kelly or a Terry or a
a velour
No.
terry cloth. Were you
Oh,
wearing
wow.
towel pants?
That's
Towel
perfect
pants.
as shit. That's a perfect pant.
That's a perfect one. I can't
They
believe
were
you
white
would have.
pants with specks of black on them. They were.
Oh God, like a
Heather.
heather. That's called
Heather.
heather.
Heather,
Oh my
thank you,
God.
Heather.
Oh my
Heather.
God.
They were
That's your new
gray.
nickname from now on. That is Heather. That's what they call you.
Oh, if you got out of that
Oh.
with the nickname Heather, that's a W. That's a big
That
Oh,
W.
is-
yeah,
that
yeah.
is.
It would have- yeah. Oh my God! If I saw that, I mean, I would be like, my friends and I would be like, all right, remember when that was amazing? I can't get over it.
Yeah.
If any of us would have seen that, people would know us as the comedian who does the great bit about the guy shitting his pants.
Tell me you have that on the hard drive.
Yeah, add that to the tape.
Yeah, I should.
I just heard about it and I can't stop laughing.
It was- everyone's watching. I was trying to be cool, and that's how I ended my run. Is shitting myself.
With runs.
Pardon the
That is
pun.
runs.
Listen, what were you doing? What move were you doing that made you,
Yeah. What
shit?
I was doing
Yeah.
a method. I was grabbing backside, and you really got to take your
Where were
legs
you?
behind your back. And upon landing, just the impact, I think I made a bit of a
Yeah.
because your whole
Pow!
body is
You like
compacting.
you bared down too
Oh
hard.
no.
Yeah,
Yes. That's
yeah.
a bear down.
I just
Oh,
brought my
no.
knees to my chest, and
And
you
for-
know what happened next.
And you'd had what, like a lot of dairy products before or something? Just ice
Yeah,
cream for
yeah.
dinner and then go out. This is a
Yeah,
you
He was,
deserve
he was
everything that
sponsored
happened.
by Baskin Robbins.
Oh my God.
yeah, yeah. It was, no one knew that I had a condition. Baskin Robbins stickers all over my skateboard.
Yeah. You're trying to pull out before the event. I don't know. I shouldn't have had all that sherbet. Come on, Chris. You got to skate today to get your sponsor.
Yeah, it says
Sherbet.
Baskin Robbins on the
Sherbet.
butt of my sweatpants.
Oh God.
Well,
God.
certainly we'll add
No.
little skateboarders
Ripple.
to the contemporary
Yeah,
young
yeah,
person's,
just-
the
Extreme, yeah, lightning bolts. Make them cool
Yeah.
for kids.
Thrasher.
God.
Give us the Thrasher diaper. I think
Yes.
it would be popular. A black diaper with the Thrasher logo. Yum.
Totally.
Make baby onesies.
Deborah, what do you think? What do you think they're going to add? We could add to young people's diapers to make them more popular.
Well, okay. Let's see. They'll be genderless, right?
Oh,
Thank you.
And it'll be,
Thank you for saying.
Well, I mean,
yes.
I'm sorry.
come on. And
Diapers
they
off
will
the table.
probably, right away, and then they'll have a little pouch for a vape, and then they will only Gucci will make them, and they'll be too expensive for everyone to afford, but somehow everyone has them. And yeah, and they go over your pants. They also go over your pants. and
Completely
is-
useless.
and everyone has a side part. No side parts, excuse me, middle parts only. And
Yes.
there's no skinny diapers. They're very loose. They don't fit you. I don't know why they're wearing them. They do nothing. They don't fit at all. Very baggy diapers. It's
Do they
just-
have pockets, Deb? Do we put pockets on
there's
them?
of course, but only for the girls. Only girls get pockets. Oh, I did say they're genderless,
Wait.
but the ladies, yeah, because
There's
men have
secret
had pockets
lady
for too
diapers.
good. Yeah, I said they were genderless, but I've changed my mind. Now, in the future, there are only women. I'm sorry. That's
What the fuck?
That's
Is that
it.
kill us?
Wow. A turn.
Yeah.
I don't know. You will all be receiving a note in the mail, so keep your eye on the mailboxes.
And why is it called the
Category,
mail?
How do we end that?
Nice.
This is just
Gareth
a weird
Reynolds.
way to find out.
Yeah. This is literally not how I thought I would find out.
No, during a
Kind of
diaper
makes sense though in a
conversation.
way. It seems
Yeah.
like it's been kind of going like this, so this kind of works a little. I think.
And this is it, everybody.
Yeah.
Well, you've had a nice run.
Yeah, it's a good run.
Chris the
Yeah,
most, but anyway.
Chris obviously. Chris obviously.
People are still talking about my
Yeah.
I think pockets are a good idea. I like the pockets.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul, I can see. I'm kicking the can down the road a little here, and I can see people eventually saying, "Hey, I don't like this new shit your pants lifestyle." So I can see them selling diapers that have a little latch in the back that you can open up and not use, and just kind of go one or two on the ground and then walk away from it and pretend like you're using a diaper. So sort of
Like a trapdoor?
yeah,
Like-
and I think
like
we
a
could
mask
Poop
with a
shoot, if
zipper.
you will.
we could call them loopholes.
What?
A loophole?
Loophole.
Oh my God.
I like that.
I gotta
like
take a loop, you would
Loophole.
say.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I loop my pants. That's
Yeah.
what they'll eventually say.
Hey, why don't you just do a loop around the party? See if
Yeah.
anyone's here that you
Hey
like.
guys, I'm gonna go loop.
Do a loop.
Oh, so many
Loop-de-loop.
diaper catchphrases.
I know. Greg Barris, what do you think we're going to need to add to these diapers to make them pop with the younger generation?
Well, I was gonna say cargo pockets, but we did pockets. I think there's gonna have to be some kind of like sexy cuts to the diapers.
Yeah.
You know,
Hmm.
it's gonna have to have like a
Like that.
sexy cut, like 4 or 5 different sweet cuts, like that like tight sort of men's workout short that's really short and
Yeah.
tight and like has like the little cuts on the sides for like
Mhm.
movement. There's like that. Then there's obviously going to be, I'm going the other way, highly gendered. And, like if like the cut that's like this, like, ooh,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's high up on the hips.
not a lot
Yeah.
of room for a number 2, but
I think it'd be funny to assless diapers.
Thongs. Yeah, thongs.
thong
yeah.
version.
Yeah, right. Diapers.
And then I think just like
Diapers.
sexy like patterns and stuff on it,
Mm.
You just like, oh, this one's sateen, this one's raw silk, stuff like
Ooh.
that.
Heather,
Corduroy.
Or gray.
Oh, it's a lot of trouble.
Oh.
Corduroy's. It's not a great. It's not a great.
Ridges
idea.
No.
don't do you a ton of favors.
That's ridges are not helping anyone.
That's what we
Bell
need.
bottom.
Keep it to potato chips, DiGiovanni.
Yeah.
Ridges are not.
Yeah.
We don't need
yeah,
them in diapers.
exactly.
We don't need them in diapers. You know what I mean?
Something like that. Maybe some sexy branding. I don't know. Could they be edible potentially?
Oh,
Whoa. I don't
I'm
see
kind
why
of glad
they
I'm not
couldn't
going to
be.
be around for this future.
ladies, take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James, what do you think? These are all great
edible.
ideas.
Wait, Greg's not done.
Yeah.
Oh, I got 40. I came
Greg's
up
trying to
with
take
42.
everyone else's conceivable ideas.
Sorry. No,
That's
it.
okay,
That's
Greg.
LED lights. No, I'm really done. Seriously, I'm done. I have those, formal wear ones. Anyway, finished. Customizable. You get online. You design your own. Look, I'm done. Mirror.
James, hopefully Greg didn't take your great idea. I know you had something huge that's going to really move the needle on these young people diapers. What do you think?
Well, I mean, what do kids love? Tech. They love tech.
You're
So we're gonna need.
Already, this is so relatable.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
You're young.
as a
you
young
get it.
person,
Crazy
yes.
relatable already.
I love tech. Is there anything it can't solve? I ask, and I'll answer. Yes, but not today, because today we've got. Well, they're smart diapers, okay, and they can tell
Okay.
when a load is coming, when you're having a load, and they communicate with the other ones, and everyone downloads an app. It's called
Downloads.
It's called a
Downloads
brap.
a load. Yeah.
It's
Called
called
a brap.
brap, and it tells you like if you want to shit around another cool kid who's also shitting,
That's
you
awesome.
go up and you meet up, and you shit next to another. You got a shit buddy.
Yeah.
And then you rate each other.
Then you rate each other's shit.
Sure. This sounds. I think the young people like Poke cards. This is a great thing to collect.
Exactly.
Or
it's just
Yeah,
like
have you-
Pokemon Go.
Yeah. Yeah. But with diapers. You get it.
but with diapers. Brilliant.
Out. Mail me the check.
Yeah.
This I think this is really going to move the needle. I'm glad that you brought tech into it. Maggie, what do you think? You're our final contributor to the great diaper discussion. What do we got to add to these diapers?
Dick holes.
Great.
That's
Thank
why
That's-
guys don't like they want to be able to take their dick out and pee whenever they want to. So you put a dick hole in a diaper. Dudes will wear it. They'll convince themselves that it's cool. or it's a joke or whatever.
Yeah.
And they'll wear them, and then they'll continue wearing them because they'll be comfortable because they got a dick hole. You can take your dick out and pee somewhere instead of in the diaper.
Right. Right.
If you want to link up, Loopholes is doing some great stuff in the back. If you want to take a meeting, we'd love to sort of just spitball with you for an afternoon if you're up for it.
We can make this happen. I'm willing for a merger.
Offline, we'll talk about this. Absolutely.
Well, I feel like this is a lot of wonderful technological advancements in the world of young people diapers. Thanks, Gareth, for getting the ball rolling here on our great diaper discussion.
This was our moon shoot.
Deb, we're coming back to you for our first topic. We didn't abandon it all the way. What do you think is going to be the latest and greatest post-pandemic spring break tradition?
Okay, this is gonna be a little PG, but I'm Canadian. I don't know why I said that, but it's nice. It's nicer. It's nicer. I think spin the bottle, but only one person will spin it, and you don't do anything. So you just watch the ball spin. Think about this thing, which is how I played it. I didn't know the rules. I wasn't allowed to play, to be honest. I was standing outside of the circle. Looked like fun. I would peep in every once in a while. They'd go, get out of here, DiGiovanni. I'd go sit in the car. And then I would come back in eventually. But I think just spinning the bottle. I think it's just the action of sitting in a circle and watching the bottle. Where's it going to land? Where's it going to land? The anticipation. And then it lands. And then you spin it again. I mean, I'm telling you, it'll be just a circle of boners. Just a circle of...
The spinning is the best part.
The spinning is the best part.
Without
Where's it going to land?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Is it going to land on Fritz? And then it lands on old shit freak over here. I'm talking...
Oh, shit freak.
Well, that was a real left turn from your PG answer.
Yeah. I'm real PG. We're real PG. Anyway, shit on me.
I'm sorry.
Shit freak. Shit in my mouth. Shit freak.
Shit freak.
Also,
That was the name of my parents' boat. Oh, shit freak.
Oh my gosh.
Shit freak.
Okay, anyway, but I think it's a good idea. I think it's nice, it's clean, it's still a lot of the fun, but none of the, trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, instead of 5 minutes in the closet, one person goes in the closet, the other person
Tidies
stands
up,
outside
tidies
the
up
closet.
a bit. Exactly.
Yeah.
Kiss
You know
the
what I mean?
bottle. If it lands on
Exactly.
you, you kiss the bottle.
That's it.
Yeah.
But your own bottle.
Everyone brings
That's
their
it.
own bottle.
Everyone brings their own bottle.
Yeah, you just make out with it a bunch.
That is it. I think
Kiss
it's
the bottle.
great.
Yeah.
Just change the name of the game to Spin Your Bottle.
Spin your bottle. We're going to be playing Spin Your Bottle. Bring your bottle.
Like, does it matter what kind of bottle to bring?
If as long as it's
Yes.
yours, that's all we care about. It spins.
Because if you can't spin your own bottle, how the hell are you going to spin somebody else?
yes.
So someone
Wow.
just brings an empty water bottle that doesn't spin at all. They're just
Yes,
like,
it
look
needs-
at her go. And
Yeah.
it's just
It needs to be. It
Not
does
going.
need to be glass. I don't know if we have glass in the future, but it needs to be glass.
One of those like square
Right.
glass things that you put in the fridge, and I bring that, and it's like, well, it doesn't quite
Where
spin.
it's tough to spin.
Well, I'm an incel, so that's trash.
This guy brought an ice tray. What's he doing?
That guy clearly has never played Spin Your Bottle.
Did you ever play Spin the Bottle? Did anyone actually ever
Oh,
play
yeah.
Spin the Bottle?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
really?
Well,
And
it's
when
just,
I played it,
they should have just called
Chris-
it anxiety game.
Chris lost an eye playing Spin the
so
Bottle.
much, and
I can't wait to hear
still
the
hadn't-
story.
I still hadn't kissed a girl. And then there's already pressure when you're in like 6th grade. It's like, oh, he's in 7th, and then 8th, I still hadn't. And a lot of pressure when you're at a party and they're like, you have to go with this girl and go have your first kiss. And everyone has to watch. I was so traumatized in a real way. It fucked me up for a long time, to be honest. Spin the bottle. Fuck
What
that
was
game.
worse?
And she beat me half to death with a glass bottle.
Yeah, just the worst. Don't do that to kids.
I don't know
Don't-
why I'm laughing so much at your honest trauma, but I am. I'm sorry.
was-
It's
Yeah.
because
But
you know
it is
that
traumatizing. It is.
no
Come on.
making out weakened his larynx and kept it so soft.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
it.
That in
I was-
future,
And then in the future, a
Just so-
woman would crush it.
yes,
Yeah.
wow.
Wow.
How about that?
This is a real breakthrough, this episode.
Yeah, this is therapeutic for me.
I
Thanks.
had a couple makeouts during Spin the Bottle that were
Oh yeah.
solid.
All right.
You know.
Solid. Well, thanks. Well, now you're like one of those
I'm
popular
not saying,
kids.
no. This was like a year ago.
That's what everyone's saying.
It just happened, Chris. I swear.
Yeah. Why are we playing this on our wedding night?
So what's your religion again?
Oh my god.
Deb, you switched it to PG because you're Canadian.
Yeah.
When did you move here from Canada?
Oh god, 8 years ago, I think. This is year 8. I mean, could I make worse decisions in my life? Like seriously, what was I thinking? I'm gonna tell you something.
To
I had
Canada?
I know I'm from Canada. Sorry.
Sorry, where are you now?
No, go ahead. I'm in Los Angeles.
See, that's a good decision.
It's
Yeah.
not, dude.
I mean,
it's
she
not.
just loved our culture
Have you
so
been?
much.
Have you been to Canada? It's so nice there,
It
and I
is.
don't know why. And I had a career and stuff. Like I did. I really did.
You
and then
do,
someone was
Debra,
like,
you
someone was
do.
like, someone was like, you should move. And I was like, okay, because I thought, why not ruin my life a little bit more? And so now I moved here, and it's horrible. And
Are you,
everything is horrible.
Did
Well,
you?
Yeah,
you
you
wanted
pulled
to
a real John Doerr.
I
Yeah.
I love him. What was that, Gareth?
He wanted
you
to
switch
vote
citizenship?
for Trump this bad.
No, I
That's
know, but you know what?
crazy.
I got
Yeah.
my green card November 2019. It cost me $14,000.
Are you
You're
serious?
fucking making that
Wow.
number up.
No, and the reason
For
it
this
cost that much.
for this country.
That's what I'm saying. Like it should have been like $14.25.
Yeah, it
But
should
this
have
is
been
the-
a
it's-
pack.
On a roller coaster.
the reason it was so much is because like okay, normally to get a green card, I always had a visa, but normally to get a green card, it takes about 9 months and it costs about $7,000. Okay, the whole thing, and
Oh
because
my
you know,
God.
and whatever, and because I'm a comedian I've been here for a while, I have credits. It would have been a piece of cake for me. Like I would have
Yeah.
been done in 4 months, whatever. But because Trump was in office, so like my lawyer was like, you better change from a visa to a green card now because it's going to be brutal. I would get 3 months in, and then he would freeze immigration, and then they would
Right.
stop, and they would
Oh
take
my-
it, and they'd put it at the bottom of the pile. They'd start over again, and be like, another 3 months, and then they'd be like, freeze immigration. So it just, and my visa ran out. I had to renew my visa. Like I had to keep
Jeez.
it. It was off. I had to keep extending it, and then I would get like gigs in like wherever I was going in England and in Canada, and then I'd have to freeze it myself because I'm like, I gotta go work, and then I would go work, come back, then I have to start over. So what should have taken about 3 to 6 months actually ended up taking like 3.5 years. It was
Oh no!
American
So
dream.
you pay?
yeah, and then the
pay a
pandemic
fee.
started. Yay! Yeah,
You'd have to pay a fee, and then you'd pay it again.
I'd have to
Because-
pay a fee to leave the country to pause the green card,
Oh
and then
my
I'd have to
God.
come back, and then they'd start it again, and it was just. But also the visa
That's
ran
insane.
out, right? So then it was like, yeah, I could leave, but then you wouldn't be able to be let back in the country. You'd just be like, and then you're fucked. So
Oh,
yay,
God.
fun. Yeah, so I got that November 2019, and then the world ended in March 2020. So
Yeah. And we
Oh,
don't even have
nada,
ketchup
yeah.
flavored potato chips.
I
March
know.
2020, that's when Gareth was making out with everyone's playing Spin the Bottle.
Oh my
Way
God.
Could forget.
Oh my God, COVID. You started COVID.
Hey.
But yeah.
Hey.
Asian
Throw the
Yeah,
dice
this is
in
right.
the bottle. Whatever. Have a little fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Of course, we should make out in this open meat market.
I like that.
Yeah.
Gareth having his like own Spin the Bottle kit. He like unfolds like a weird Spin the Bottle table. You're in like the line at like Erewhon probably.
Yeah.
It's like, oh hey,
Cats of the
look at
trees.
this.
Yeah. Keep your eye on the bottle. Keep your eye on the bottle.
Oh, ma'am, it's you. I
It's
see
you
what
and
I
me.
did. Come here.
I hope this goth club never closes.
Come on, Thomas. Let's get out of here.
Oh, the
I
God
had
Club.
to.
Deb, here. So this is kind of based off. This is going to be our final subject for the for this episode. Is what was less popular than you realized or than you thought as a child? What did you grow up to find out was less popular than you thought? To see if this makes any sense at all. I don't even know if I have a great answer for this. So I think I'm gonna kick it over to Gareth Reynolds. Gareth,
Uh-oh.
what was What is less popular than you thought as a child? What's something you realized was less popular than you thought was as a child? This is maybe my worst question I've cooked up.
Or best,
But,
you know.
no, I think it actually
Well-
makes sense when you think about it, but it takes too
In
much
my
thinking.
head, the first time that I saw a Playboy, I was like, I'm gonna have so many of these. Like always knew like a couple creepy older dudes who had tons of Playboys, and I'd be like, I'm gonna be like Levi, in the shed, that weird dude.
The cool guy.
Yeah, the cool guy. And like in my head, I was like, I will have a lot of Playboy. And then like, obviously as I got older, I was like, that is an insane direction to go in. But in my head, like, and I think I thought, this sounds terrible too. I wanted in my head, I was like, I will own some guns. And I do not own a gun, but I was like, I'll have guns. And like, so in the person, I think I was destined to be the quintessential American. And then something happened. But yeah, in my head, I was like, I'll be a guy with like a lot of Playboy is what I
Yeah.
thought.
And then you're
Playboy.
not. I feel like you kind of read like a guy who has a lot of Playboys.
Oh no, he's a hustler, man. Playboy's too
Right.
hard.
I graduated.
Okay.
No.
Old copies of Screw magazine. He's hardcore. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
even
in my
know what
head,
screw
I
is.
think I
I'm looking
thought-
it up right now. Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. You know what? I think I sort of have an answer, but I might have given the question a zhuzh. Okay, so
Do
not
it.
what I thought was popular. What I thought was a good idea as a young person. Like, okay, I always try to write jokes about it. I don't know how to do it yet. I think one of the biggest regrets of my life is being a good girl. Do you know what I mean? Like and I think that's such a stupid idea because it's like, waiting, to you have a boyfriend and only have sex with men that are your boyfriends and that you're in love with. And I think that's such a shame. I think it is. I'm not kidding. I think everyone, safely and what, but I think like, Maggie, are you with me on this? Like, I think as young women, whore it up. Like, sleep with a bunch, whoever you want, as many people as you want, because then I think you you learn about yourself and about what you like and what you don't like. And also it's like, because I know that, when I was 19 and 20, I remember thinking to myself, oh, I'm so disgusting. And now I look back at pictures and I'm like, I was a supermodel. And I cannot believe I didn't fuck anybody. Like, I should have fucked way more people.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Like, it's that thing that you look at, you wake up and you go, oh my God, like the number, I just really do. So I think like that was sort of led to, because I don't know who I was saving it for. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
It was that, like your mother was like, be a good girl and you only do, and you're just like, okay. And then, you go, why, And again, with good, if you come home and you cry, then you're sleeping with too many people. But like, if not, I just say, honestly, because I don't think men are taught that way. But in the generation that I grew up in, it was like, just, your boyfriends only. And that was, I think it's kind of a shame.
Yeah, I did the same thing. And you're right. I don't think I was taught that way. I just put it on the spin the bottle thing. Then sex was something that was so scary. And I was like 22, I think, and then because I didn't do it when I was young, like a lot of kids were being crazy when they're teenagers, I was a lunatic from my 20s through my 30s, like, I'm making up for lost time. And it's like, slow down, Fairbanks. I was a good kid and I missed out. So
Spin the
now
bottle.
I'm a bad adult.
Spin this bottle.
Let's play spin the bottle. I'm 40.
You spin it. At 40.
Yeah,
I'm
get
from
it
the
out of the
40.
way
Spin
early.
this bottle.
Subcategory. What about 7 Minutes in Heaven? Was that something? Did anyone actually
Yeah,
do
that was
Yes.
totally something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did anyone do it? I
I
never.
never
Yeah,
played it.
I
I never
did
got
it.
to play it.
That's very
Yeah, I
adult
don't-
to
Yeah.
me.
Oh no, but like
kids.
there was. I don't
It's a
think
long
anything.
time.
I don't think anything went on. I think you just went in there and like you were both like awkward.
Yeah.
And you're like, when we get out, we'll just act like we did something.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was a lot of trying not to let your heart on press on the other person and
Whoa. Whoa,
trembling.
Paul.
Hey,
Paul.
we're talking about middle school.
Whoa.
No, I mean
I didn't want to
That's
use
what
the
I-
thing. I'll tell you that much.
that's what I thought dancing was. The point. The point of dancing. That's why I was never a good dancer. I was just
Yeah.
I
covering
like
up.
that dance move though. That looks
Yeah.
pretty. What you just did looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Chris Fairbanks, what's less popular?
Gross.
What did you realize is less popular than you thought as a young person?
Corvettes.
Yes.
For
Yeah, they're
sure.
real. When you see one now, when I see a new Corvette, I kind of like laugh. It's like seeing an adult man in a Superman t-shirt or something. It's like, you
Tons
still think those are cool?
Loads of
And they're
Playboys in
nice
the
cars, they're
backseat.
expensive, but when you're a kid, I had Corvette posters on my wall. Like, I'm gonna have a Corvette. Like Gareth
Wow.
was talking. Like, you think that it's guns. I'm gonna know karate.
And I'm
And
gonna
when you're
name
in
it.
high school, everyone would fight. Like, everyone was like, the coolest kids in school were the ones that could fight. And very quickly you realize in adulthood that is a bad character trait.
Ugh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy still fights and he has a Corvette. You're describing a fucking loser.
He named his car Kathy Ireland. He still calls
Yeah. Yeah, she was on all the posters. It was always Kathy Ireland. It was a green.
Yeah.
There was a clover. It was some
Yep.
St. Patrick's Day themed porn on my walls.
Yes. The only porn out of the seasonal section that really took off. James Fritz,
What a boner to you. Okay, what? Like, that was my Kathy
what's
Ireland
less
material.
popular than you thought?
Well, when I was probably sobriety,
Oh,
I was a non-drinking, non-smoking virgin until college.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it didn't last. And maybe if I had, like dabbled a little more, I would have learned a little moderation a little quicker.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
In
Me,
life.
same thing. And then I'm sleeping with everyone, smoking and drinking at the same time, like Kramer in that Seinfeld episode. Like, I couldn't.
that's a great scene.
I'm like, oh, I get it. This is what everyone
Yeah.
was talking about.
Yeah, you don't get to really take the good kid points with you. To what Debra said too. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
They don't. The credits don't apply. They don't transfer. They really don't. Nobody
Right.
cares.
No
Yeah.
Nobody
rollover
cares.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're 35, 40, they don't go like, hey, you were great when you were 17. No one says that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And virginity is not a commodity that
Right.
gets better with age.
Oh,
Do you know what I
man.
mean? Like, it's not. Like,
No.
it just
Yeah.
doesn't. It's the only thing that at 40, you can't fucking give it away at 40.
Oh,
You're like, you know what I mean? It just doesn't. Like 21, I'm sorry, Chris, but 21, it starts, after 21, it starts to get creepy, doesn't it? Like, I was 20 when I lost my virginity, but it's like, it's a very fine line.
I was 19 and I could not wait because
Yeah.
I had put all the pressure, raised Southern Baptist and like kind of a sensitive kid too. So I'd like put all this crazy pressure on me and like.
Yeah, that's what I think that's what it does. It builds it up to a level where it's just, because when you do it, you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but if you,
Pathetic.
and that, like, I lost my virginity early, and I mean, it was not like a great
Of course
experience
you
by
did.
any
We all
stretch.
knew.
Yeah.
Well,
you're
no,
a jock.
I was in England. I had English family. Everything.
Of course
happened
you
there
were in
6 years
England when
earlier.
you lost your virginity.
It was-
Of course.
You were literally, like, if you were like 12, they'd be like, "You're still a virgin." You'd be like,
Right.
"Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What?"
Oh,
And so, so I just got rid of it early, and but
Got
it
rid
was
of it. Like even the way we talk about it.
Yeah.
yeah, 'cause it was like just like get over this
Yeah.
like thing in your head that it is this like crazy thing. It's just it's better to just get it out of the way.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
wish I could go back in time and tell myself to throw my virginity in the gutter.
Oh,
But also
time travel virgin time travel. That would be a movie.
But also, thank God
Wow.
I didn't have sex with someone in high school, think I was in love with them, and stay in Princeton, Kentucky for the rest of my life. So I guess
Fair.
that's that,
Very
too.
fair.
I like,
Very fair.
You could
I
be
like
the
the
mayor.
Virgin Time Travel Diaries. Is this something? Is this a tween movie?
the-
Coming
the-
of
I
age
like it.
tween movie?
I like it.
Legend, what is it? The story, Legend of the Traveling Virgin?
Yeah,
Yes.
Legend of the
What is
Time
it?
Traveling
Yeah.
Virgin
Time traveling
Yeah,
pant virgin.
Diaries.
Sisterhood of the Traveling
Sisterhood
Hymen.
of the
Sisterhood
Traveling.
of the traveling diaper virgin.
I was just about to. I was waiting for you, and then I was gonna.
Wait,
You put diapers in it? good.
You all share a diaper. It's like your week with the diaper.
Oh, that's what
Oh,
gets you to
God.
time travel. All right, let's get in the diaper.
Everyone,
Everyone
quick!
gets the same
Everyone,
diaper,
quick!
like-
The dinosaur's coming. Get in the diaper.
I can't fit my back.
Ah!
We're gonna go back in time and throw shit at Hitler.
And then let
Maybe
him go on
Hitler or
with
old
his day.
Hitler.
Yeah, it'll just make him worse.
Both.
He likes it. He's
What
a
a-
shit freak. He's a shit
Yeah,
freak.
yeah,
What a
yeah,
quick
Hitler was a shit freak.
conversation. Well, let's not even bother with Hitler. It sounds like we're just going to turn him on.
yeah. He's a real Scatman Crothers.
That's not a mustache, by the way.
Oh, no.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Shitler?
Oh no! Oh my
Yeah.
God!
He could go like this because he's like, don't tell anyone what we did, but there's shit on his finger. And that makes the most secret.
A little secret.
Hey, that looks pretty good.
Adolf, wait.
You didn't finish your painting. Sorry.
No. Greg Barris, what is less popular than you thought when you were young?
Top 80 things that are less popular than
Wrap it.
Good. It's the right number.
What do I like here? What do I really like here? I hate all of my answers. Me. How about that? Just me.
That's really funny.
I have that one.
Yeah.
That's my
Bingo.
top answer. Me
That's forlorn, but the
Yeah.
truth is
and
so
the
good.
DeLorean and Oakley's. Okay, that's it.
Oh, please. Yeah, that's a good one.
It's true. I still wear Oakleys. I get made fun of them every time I wear them. So it's they're very unpopular. But boy,
Yeah.
great. What am I going to wear? Black flies?
Blue blockers? What am I going to do?
I also have blue blockers. Maggie Maye. What's less popular than you thought when you were young?
Couple of things. Like I remember when I was in like 4th grade, and I thought we were all watching Rocky and Bullwinkle. It was like my favorite show, and nobody watched that shit. They were like I
I've
wrote
never
it down
seen an
on
episode.
Yeah.
Really?
Never seen an episode.
Was not appealing.
I loved Rocky and Bullwinkle when I was a kid. When
Yeah.
I was little.
Yeah, it is. It's very adult. It was ahead of its. I think I didn't get it when I was a kid, and then
Yeah.
later on, in my 20s, I watched it, and I'm like, oh, this is really funny. Like I thought, yeah, it's Rocky and Bullwinkle's great,
You were a
but
smart
yeah,
kid,
you
though.
don't watch it when you're a kid.
I felt not pandered to as a kid. I was like,
Yeah.
finally, here's a cartoon that's not going to treat me like a child. Because like
Yeah.
I didn't like childish stuff when I was a kid. Like my mom would put me in front of Sesame Street, she'd leave the room, and I'd turn it to Hollywood Squares.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, I didn't like that shit at all. So I was just like, this is a good cartoon, and this is a good adult cartoon, and I am myself an adult as well. And then
Yeah.
the teacher was like, what the fuck are you watching?
My programs, mother.
I'm learning about the Cold War.
This moose here is in quite a conundrum.
You're right. I think that's a good answer. Yeah,
That's cute, though. That's very cute.
I was selling knives, and I went to some house, and this guy.
This can't end well.
Oh, boy.
No, he wasn't interested in the knives. He was watching Rocky and Bullwinkle though, and he was a grown 40-year-old man. He's like, have you ever watched this cartoon? I'm like, no. And he
You need a
smoked
knife?
weed, and I watched Rocky and Bullwinkle with this guy, like a couple episodes, and I was like, this is great.
Wait,
I'll
you
never
were a
forget.
traveling knife salesman?
Yeah, door to door. I mean,
Is this the story where you lost your virginity?
Yeah, no, that was.
Is yours?
I was a
Life for
virgin
that.
still.
Watch me pull a
During the
rabbit
knife
out of my
story.
hat. Oh, no.
I was only 17. Yeah,
Selling knives.
but yeah.
Are you writing a book or something about your life?
Who, me?
Yeah,
I should.
you
I
should.
don't
write a
know if
book
anyone
off
would
of
be
this
that
podcast.
interested.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Do you sell
I
knives
spent-
with
Yeah.
Cutco?
Yeah, it was.
Cutco.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
they
knew a
make
lot
you
of people
get
did that.
a list, like you go to your parents or your parents' friends, and this guy like worked with my dad, and then you get 10 people out of them. Pretty soon, everyone in town, you're like at the mall, and they're hiding from you because they think you're about to sell them knives. It was awful. It's like everyone I knew was like, oh, he's going to try and sell you knives. I hated it.
Does anyone else, I mean, I'm much older than everybody here, but does anyone else,
I don't know.
I remember in our neighborhood when I was growing up, that a man an old Italian man on a bicycle used to ring a bell, and he was the knife sharpener guy. Like he was literally every couple of months.
Where did you grow up?
Ting,
Like
ting, ting,
Transylvania?
Yes, Canada. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a guy.
And there was a guy that drove through, honestly, and you'd call him over and he'd sharpen your knives.
These are the jobs you can. These are the jobs you can have in a country where your health care isn't tied to your work.
Yeah. Mobile knife sharpener.
Follow your passion. Yeah.
And I remember that, like, I was old enough to like register that memory. Do you know what I mean? So like, it was, it was the 90s probably.
Yeah.
Like,
there was a knife sharpening guy that was always in front of the Army Navy surplus store. And my dad would bring his pocket knife there and knew his name, and he would sharpen his knife. And it was on a cart. Maybe he was mobile, but later on in his career, he'd park it somewhere. He used to be a go-getter, though. He used to sharpen knives at 25 miles an hour.
Oh, that's sad. Taking the wheels off the old knife sharpening cart for the last time.
Yeah. Time to put up the kickstand.
End of an
Calling it home. Live here now. I finally realized an answer to my own question. Something that is less popular than I thought when I was a kid is Burger King. I thought Burger King was like equally popular as McDonald's, and my parents were withholding it from me, and I was mad. And then I got older, I realized nobody actually goes to Burger King. I think it's sort of like a matrix balance thing where it has to be there to make you think the universe is bigger than you realize. But you know as well as I know, you've never eaten inside a fucking Burger King. Never.
Well, it's long been known that like Burger King burgers are better and McDonald's fries are better. So people are eating the Burger King burgers, and then they're just at McDonald's getting fries. So they're like, let me get a double or whatever y'all are doing.
Oh man, that Burger King breakfast is.
Maggie's making that up. There's no such thing as Burger King. Don't worry, Paul.
I know that may be.
You look worried.
I've heard people bring up the better burgers at Burger King, but let's be honest, no one's traveling to a second place for the side dish. We're just eating burgers.
I went to 3 fast food restaurants in one day.
Come on.
Yeah.
I feel like I just saw you tweet about that. I was going to say, I feel like you just tweeted about that.
What were they?
I was eating somebody else's food in line at someone else's restaurant. Like, all right, girl. Buckled that shit up and went on and got a freeze.
Yeah. Go drive across town to the dessert line. Yeah, that's small town stuff. Yeah, there was one place to eat near my high school, and it happened to be a Burger King. It was $2 for 2 burgers and 2 small fries.
Their shit is so cheap. That's the other thing. And you get like in the flyers you get in your mailbox every week, there's 2 pages of Burger King coupons, and it's like 1,000 nuggets for $3. And you're like, I don't know what your bottom line is, King.
Yeah.
I remember when the King really is living off of the monarchy. I remember when I was pretty broke and I was going to Burger King a lot, and I didn't like meat, but I was eating it kind of begrudgingly. And they had the special was like the double cheeseburger. And I was like, can I get the double cheeseburger with like 1 less patty? And they were like, yeah, okay. But I was like, Jesus Christ, give me less. And they were like, yeah, what's the catch? I was like, I don't like your food. Give me less.
I mean, to an American, it sounds like you're pulling a prank. What?
They're looking for cameras.
We're going to need you to come inside and explain why, sir.
Yeah. Well, I'm here for the bread and lettuce.
Everyone knows Burger King has the best bread and lettuce.
Just the patties. I'm going to go to Burger King for the rest.
I go to bread and lettuce, Burger King, and then I go, actually, Carl's Jr., they got a good pickle.
Good man.
Put that
I
on
go to
the
5 places, and I build the perfect burger.
Wait, don't wrap it up, though. I want to go to Subway.
It's called the Maggie Maye.
You wrap this?
Actually, the best rappers. Okay.
I'm gonna go pay for all of this at Wendy's, sir.
No, we keep going. The best straw, the sound the straw makes when it's going, the best place that has that is
who's got
actually
that best straw
Astro Burger.
sound? I did
what's
work.
keeping them in business is those crowns.
Yeah,
Everybody wants
very
that
much
crown.
so.
That's the best
Yeah.
gift.
They were fun.
That's why
As a
Burger
kid,
King
it
is
was-
so big.
Yep, big deal.
And
Yeah,
had, like,
they
a
always
report
fit
card
so
thing.
well.
Didn't they? I remember as a kid, if you had like B's and A's, you could bring it to Burger King, and then they would give you stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was Pizza Hut was the only people that cared about my
Pizza
education.
Hut did that. I'm telling you, Burger
Pizza
King
Hut
did
was
that.
the only people who gave a damn about me.
Mom,
Yeah.
Dad, nothing. Pizza Hut.
Greg,
they
it sounds
kept
like-
me in school.
Will you guys put it on the fridge? Look, Paul, we love you, but we're not comfortable with this relationship any further.
It hurt. It hurt every
Greg-
year. It was the same thing.
Greg, it
Go ahead,
sounds
Matt.
like you just took your report card to a Burger King.
I think
one of the
Yeah.
managers.
Just
Yeah.
there was some guy
I
who didn't know how to
might
say
have.
no. He was like, yeah, all right, give this kid fries. You got to be.
So I got all.
Some
I got all
managers
A's.
dig into a
Mr.
purse
King.
like, do you want a tampon or a
Here's
gum?
some mints.
I'll
and
take
here's a
both
couple
the tampon
ketchups.
and the gum. Thank you, Mom. Look.
Aim for the stars. Oh, don't forget your pickles.
You're just raised by the staff at a Burger King. Those are your parents.
Yeah.
Look, I got good grades. Jesus, kid.
I'm going to go take a shower. Can I have a token for the bathroom?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, is he gonna sleep here again?
They were so.
I
I'm
did
gonna
once
sleep
have
in the
to-
ball pit.
Raised me right.
I was trying to sell a car one time, and I had it parked outside, like near a Burger King. And while I was trying to sell it, it caught on fire.
Wait,
And
wait, your car was flame broiled?
During the pitch?
during the pitch,
Sounds like
it
a
caught
Whopper.
on fire. And he just stood there while it was on fire. I ran to the Burger King, and I was like, my car's on fire. Can I get a fire extinguisher? And they're like, well, we need those in case we have a fire in here. But I
In case
was
one of the
just- I-
microwaves gets hot.
Boom.
They did eventually give it to me, and I did not.
That's nice.
I did.
That's
I
good.
didn't make the sale.
Eventually,
Yeah,
time
you
was
gave
not
your
of the
report
essence.
card. You're like, I got to see. They're like, all right, but you got to bring it back.
Did the guy buy the car?
Yeah.
No, he said he was looking for a different body type of Mustang. So he,
Yeah.
I was
Like a
like, thanks
not
for the
on
extra
fire.
reason.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
Yeah, the-
replacing all types of wires in that thing for the next year until I sold it to someone else who also ended up catching it on fire and leaving it in a ditch. So,
Oh,
that car really had, it had a death wish. I should have honored it at the time. Burger King parking lot.
I feel like a lot of deals go down in Burger King parking lots.
Speakers. People are selling speakers at that parking lot.
I
Yes.
mean, yeah, and we all came of age, where we were taught to make love in a Burger King bathroom. It was like anything goes on. They
I
look the
believe
other
it's-
way at Burger King,
Just get. I never made love.
Yeah, I just get busy
I get
in there.
busy.
I actually do
For
clerical.
me, that's light petting.
That predated the very idea of bucket lists, and yet it was on all of ours beforehand. That's
Oh yeah.
wow, that's
Wait,
beautiful.
what was
Also,
what
growing
predated
up and
bucket?
trying to figure out what was going, like, I was like, is his nose real? Like, I was like, what's going on over here?
God, I loved Digital Underground
Oh, dude.
so
Yeah.
much.
Remember when they
Cool as
were in
fuck.
Nothing But Trouble?
Oh yeah,
And
same
you were
song.
just like, what the fuck is this movie? And then like
Yeah.
Tupac was there. You were like, isn't this a comedy? What's happening? They just
Yeah.
were singing, them rapping in the courtroom.
No. Sex Packets was a good album.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put it on
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
That's a good name for diapers too, Sex Pack. If we're still looking.
I think we're still spitballing a few. That's it for our show. I want to thank our guest, Debra DiGiovanni. Thanks for joining us.
Deborah!
That was very fun. I'm
So
tired
good to
from
see
laughing, so
you.
that's nice. Good to see you too. That was
Miss
good.
you.
Deborah, people can see you April 21st on Assembly Co. You're doing a live stream.
Yeah. I'll put it. It'll be on Instagram and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
Zoom
Awesome.
situation.
Deborah, I've said it before. No one makes me laugh as much as you.
Nope.
Oh,
You just make me
back
laugh
at you. You
like
make
an
me
idiot.
giggle. Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Sit
This
back.
was-
I miss
This was fun.
when I think about getting excited about things opening back up. Legit, one of the things I look forward to is getting to see you in the room again.
Yeah.
That's nice.
You're
Thank
so
you very
funny.
much. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
You're famous in America.
Oh, yay. On this
I
podcast,
just
at
saw
least.
It's
you on
worth
TV
the
a few days ago.
$14,000. Jesus.
Yeah,
That's a lot of money.
it is. I feel like tonight was worth $14,000.
There.
There you
Tonight
go.
alone.
I feel
Yeah, you're welcome. I think it's a good time for me to say that.
USA. Should we end on our usual USA?
Yeah.
chant?
I mean, we
For
always
normal
do.
USA
We
champ.
always do.
Yeah.
And
USA.
yeah.
Yeah, USA.
USA.
The larynx is breaking.
USA.
Oh, God.
Stop the steal. What?
Old wound.
New nickname. Old Wound.
Old wound.
He sharpens knives. I'm gonna go see Old Wound. He's gonna sharpen my knife.
Someone came back for more.
Old Wound, don't talk to my child.
Hollywood's a rough town. Don't be like him.
Keep your hands off my monkey. Don't they always have a monkey? A grinder monkey?
Oh.
Okay,
Thanks
I'm
very much,
exhausted.
everybody. We'll see you next time in the green zone.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you, everybody.
Oh,
See
that was
everyone.
fun.
Thanks, Debra.
Gareth.
Oh, that was so fun. Thank you very
Ouch.
much. I needed that laugh. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's so good to
great
see
to
you.
see you.
Thanks. Hopefully
Miss
see you
you.
soon. Hopefully see you soon.
I know.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Love you all.
Definitely.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Deb.
Debra.
Bye.
I'm gonna make some dinner. I had a
Nice.
snack. That wasn't my dinner. I had a snack.
That was fun.
I'm gonna have some
Yeah, it
dinner.
was fun.
That was the best.
Yeah, great.
Nice
Great
bangs,
guess.
JK.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
look.
gonna get